I found the location in my backyard on where I'm going to be building my tree house, so stay tuned. Hello, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. I have a mountain in my backyard with a bunch of very large timber. This is a sugar pine right here. That thing is about that big around. Anyway, I introduced sometime last year or the year before that I have intentions of building a house or a cabin among the trees here on my mountain. I've been accumulating the material over a course of time, and I've been able to get free material from estate cleanups I've been doing. So I found my location. It is going to be right here among that big oak and some of this ponderosa pine and madrone. I'll have the main door and windows facing west to catch the morning sun as it rises up over that mountain and shines in over this little valley that I'll have a nice panoramic view of, which is actually my homestead. There is what appears to be an old skid road that comes right up to this point. Now, plenty of room to be able to pull in and back out and turn around and head back down to be able to bring materials, and especially the heavy materials, to construct this building. To gain better access back here, I'll be trimming a few trees and finishing my fence line back here. This is the back cross fencing of my pastures, and I'll put a 10-foot gate in right here and trim out these trees and to access that skid road that goes back up to my treehouse site. This is a shower stall I salvaged off of the old motorhome that was left on the property, and that's going in the cabin. This 12-volt propane refrigerator that I salvaged out of my fifth wheel because I had to replace the refrigerator in it, that's going into the cabin also. I just have to do some repair and order a special part for that, and I'll do a video on how to restore one of these RV refrigerators. These I-beams down here I salvaged from the old mobile home that was left here on the property, so I went ahead and set them there for right now, but those are going to be the main support structure under the flooring of the cabin. And what's going to support those are these steel posts that I managed to glean from the estate cleanup that I've been working on. So the reasoning for those poles, I'm going to mount them, dig a big hole in the ground and cement a good solid footing for each post. We're going to have 6 posts total holding those I-beams up, is because I want the cabin to be among the trees and not a virtual tree house using the trees to support it, because eventually as the trees age they will die, and I'll be able to cut those trees away from the house and grow more trees. But I may have the deck go out around one of the trees and give it the illusion that it is a tree house, but it's just going to be a cabin among the trees instead of a technical tree house. So that's the plan so far. I've got that much material, the basic foundation of the tree house and the location. I just got to clear that spot up when the weather clears up a bit and get my truck up there to start hauling that material up. I should add, I've also got a couple of windows that I have designated to use in the tree house also. I also have this 3-burner RV stove and oven that was given to me. It's almost brand new, and that will be going into the cabin as well. And of course, to keep it nice and toasty and warm, we have this heater that runs on a propane bottle, a catalytic heater, and we'll be able to use that in there also. And to keep with the theme of cheap or free, I have all that stuff I've been saving from the estate cleanups. I'm going to try to start selling them on Craigslist, and then I'll be using the money to buy the material to actually build the cabin. So that concludes this episode on planning the tree house and finding the location and accumulating the base foundation of the treehouse and also the appliances for the treehouse, which are an important component. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen, here at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. Stay tuned for more episodes. We've got a lot more coming. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you're liking the content of my shows, and leave a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as I can with your comments. And also, sharing my videos helps us out greatly. You can find us on social media. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, Reddit, Google+, and Blogger. And that's it. We'll see you guys again later. Bye-bye.